weapons, stuff like that. You take
Honestly, if I can find a mount that I can use more than 1 hour a day, that would be great.
Yeah, you're in a port town just over the Muir Hold, which again is also just north of the halfling big-ass country of Field. You can find probably any sort of warhorse, stuff like that you want, and dinosaurs and stuff are pretty common in the setting too.
Dinosaur would be better. The more health, the better.
Only there's a dinosaur filter on the goddamn compendium.
Just need 30 more and we can have a parachuting dinosaur squadron.
Presuming it has to be medium or larger.
I think it has to be large.
Or larger.
Yeah, larger.
Let's see. Triceratops, which is what is popular in the other game, it's CO5, and buy those for a few hundred gold, I believe, when we did the Colton Zendrick, the other game that was based in Eberron, I want to say. You got Ankylosauruses, you got giant scorpions, saber-toothed tigers, rhinoceroses, quetzalcoatluses, plesiosauruses. Anything that's a beast large you can probably find within reason, except some more strange things, I'm sure.
Triceratops probably has a lot of health.
Oh yeah, they also have decent movement speed too, I believe. 50 speed, movement speed, 13 armor, 95 health.
Yeah,
They're
I would
big
like
pack
that.
animals, and they have a charge attack too.
I would like that.
Just look up the price that was in the other one. Let me just import that from the game. Electric Boogaloo. I should check the game I had less stuff in.
I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
I can't tell if this is alphabetical or like chronologically based. Alright, I got something. Where's me? I can't find the thing.
I am back.
Welcome back. I'm just trying to find the thing I have. I can't find it. I believe there's at least 300 to 500 gold.
I can afford that. I have 1,400 left.
So with 450-ish then. And you can be the proud new owner of Triceratops.
Should I put that in my inventory?
Indeed.
Alright, and I swapped to mounted combatant, so I'm going to be charging around, poking people.
You now have a several-ton dinosaur in your cargo hold.
Well, if I need something in the moment, I can summon Rocky, but otherwise, you know.
Okay, all of you. On the day you're about to leave, you're on the air docks. You just hear this kind of stomping along the standard platform out over the cliffside, and you see someone laughing madly as you look out the ship's bow towards the dock, and you see Gherkin riding the largest Triceratops you've ever seen.
Look, you bastards! I found a fucking dinosaur!
Did this one follow you home too?
Well, you can call it that. It doesn't really matter that much, does it? The fact is, we have a goddamn Triceratops.
I guess so. Does it do anything?
I think I might have stepped on a gnome on the way over.
That counts.
Aside from that, I haven't taught it any tricks yet. I think the guy I bought it from said that it knows how to fetch.
So it is trained, or not so
At
much?
this point, I will take a slab of meat. Actually, our Triceratops. I think all dinosaurs were pretty much omnivores, but I don't know.
Triceratops is one of the most aggressive of the herbivorous dinosaurs. It has a skull that flails out. With big horns and fire with speed, it goes and tramples would-be predators.
Alright, then I will take from my backpack a very... or I don't even know if it would fit my backpack. You know those giant teddy bears? Like the really big ones you get from Costco?
Uh-huh.
Well, that, except a T-Rex, and I'm going to throw it as hard as I can onto the ground in front of the Triceratops to get it to, air quote, fetch, since you said that they trample predators. How does my dinosaur react to this?
Is it made out of edible plant matter?
Sure, why not?
Okay, you have this kind of plant-based T-Rex giant snack you just throw out, and it's probably the size of a little baby T-Rex, and you see the Triceratops kind of like make a little roar sound and stomp over and just starts eating the T-Rex salad.
That counts as fetching!
It's kind of adorable.
I haven't given it a name yet.
Just a little bit.
Please see video for reference. Dinosaurs on a spaceship. But yes. Now the proud owners of a Triceratops who eats vegetable matter, plants, and all that stuff, and might have a problem with running people over. But yes,
Alright.
missions, quests, objectives. a week's over, you'll have done what you wanted to do. We replaced your dog, Knock, 'cause I'm not saying your goddamn name. And the ship's in order for us to cleaning up. We got new, you know, shelves, attachments, like little bundles and like straps and stuff for cargo and all that jazz. You can fit a few metric tons of stuff in your lower and upper holds. It's a decent sized ship that can carry it. I mean, it's 20 feet wide, let's say, in the cargo holds. I probably widen those at least a bit. And it's probably at least 5, maybe to 8 foot ceiling in the middles for the cargo holds. Got a big engine though, more of like a runner kind of cargo runner kind of ship.
How
What's your
much
class
would
be
I
off
have
the top of my
spent
head?
for?
Just saying sorted repairs and replace equipment, 100 gold for new straps, you know, replacing wood, all that stuff. Especially since airship wood is special. And new furnishings, you probably got it for cheap. You probably went bargain hunting. Maybe you stole a few things.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I stole some things, but yeah, I wouldn't have gone bargain hunting. I've totally got enough to.
So reminder, all that stuff you took. And did anyone break down on the money you got last time? Because I sure didn't.
I did not.
I think you got at least 1,000 before and 1,000 after. I'm gonna say you got 2,000 at least. Want to put it in the party fund list. Okay. There's a few things on your, your table in front of you guys you can do. You can look for several different types of contracts, from traders, mercantiles, cargo runners, to some more smuggling based things, or you can take some more adventurous style requests on like a job bulletin board kind of thing like that, or look around for work either nearby or in other places since you have the capacity to travel. You guys want to stay in the area, mark it out somewhere else, maybe find a job taking somewhere, or do you want to see if there's any issues that can be dealt with in the area you're in now, which is
What
again
area are we in? Tantamar?
Tantamar and the Lazar Principalities.
Gherkin votes for whatever seems the most immediately dangerous. You don't make a name for yourself by taking the soft jobs.
I'm feeling like I could go for a change of scenery. Who wants to try to be guards or something and find a mission that brings us somewhere else? Somewhere interesting.
Sounds fine to me. Maybe we can find work as mercenaries at a border skirmish somewhere.
If we guard cargo and stuff, eventually we'll find where all the money's going, you know? Just follow the money.
Border skirmish sounds like a good idea to me.
That could also be fun. A little too
wouldn't-
political for my tastes, but
I wouldn't
I'll take
mind
it.
shoving my lance down some fuckwad upstart young noble's throat.
I found it's always a little bit more profitable to find some upstart young noble and get hired as his guard. Not too dangerous, and, it can be kind of fun to make fun of them sometimes behind their back.
Ah, but if you kill him, you get the infamy.
It's true. But do we want infamy or regular for me?
Both are fine. They both point you in the right direction. They both get your name out there.
Going off of the old, I want to say this is 3.5. It could be the updated 4th edition. Fare on an airship is 1 gold per mile. Cargo is 1 silver per mile per 100 pounds. Chartered is 1,000 gold a day. Owning it, I'm not sure what that means, is 92,000 gold. That's kind of...
Well, we have an airship, right?
Yeah, so I'm assuming that's what that's covering. It's kind of vague on that. And then the speed is 20 miles per hour for this. I'd say that's like a slow ship. Yours is probably 30 maybe, or higher by the long shot.
Alright.
So you can do more miles per day. Plus, I think this map isn't to scale for some goddamn reason.
Alright, so let's see if there's anyone rich and who needs a airship to bring them somewhere.
I guess a day trip into the Mirror Holds, for example. To Car North is probably 3 days. Down to Cuba, probably 3 days again. To Atlanta Plains, depending on where you're going, 3 to 4 days. Anything across the mainland is probably at least 5 days to a week. The other continents totally probably a week to the shadow marches at least, if not more.
I'm down for the whole. I vote we try to either get ourselves to the holds, the Mirror Holds, or the Talenta Plains. Go for a little.
Sounds pretty good
Mirror
to
Lake
me.
seems pretty interesting to me. Are there any? Can we like investigate the job postings and boards and whatnot? See if there's any good jobs in either of those locations,
Sure.
or that bring us to either of those locations.
So a quick overview of what I know off the top of my head. Cuba is kind of the western kind of west kind of setting. It's got dragonborn and local tribes of lizard folk encroaching on people trying to move in there. So one of the newer nations too. Valinor is like the immigrant half-elf elf kind of nation. Talenta Plain is halfling. Karnoth is like the World War German, a lot of blood matching undead, but the king's trying to go legit sovereign religion by making it the state religion, trying to move away from their past. But undead is still heavily used for mercenaries, labor, and stuff like that. Mirror Holds is dwarf land. Thrain is religious crazy people land. Ondale is magic land. Aldine Reaches is former Ondale land, but now it's druid land. Breland is kind of Breland. Zlargo is gnomes. Dogan and Drome are kind of the monstrous areas I want to say, and the Shadow Marches would probably find the half-orc tribes and stuff like that. And then Demon Wastes is the fucking Demon Wastes.
Well, it doesn't really matter to me as long as we have some sort of work.
Gherkin is in favor of whatever seems the most dangerous, so he's kind of interested in the demon waste. But if you lot aren't willing to risk your skins for fame, I guess I'll follow wherever you go.
You know what? I'm down to go to the Demon Waste or something, but you know, we're still sort of. But you know, we can work our way there.
As for job postings, whoever's going to the board now, if you're asking around, make me an investigation check into that.
Wait, I have to check something real quick.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure my market detection gives me. I want to double check, see if it's for investigation. Yes, it is. Sick. Alright. Can I guidance myself for this check or no?
Yeah, that's how guidance works. You're good. Ooh.
Dang.
Plus guidance?
That includes both the guidance and. It was a
Nice
1 and a 3
12.
on both of them.
Okay, looking at the job boards and asking around, you can find a few kind of job offers and stuff. People that want to transport some cargo to places. There's a few passenger requests for a quick fair journey trip over to the locations, which are in the two neighboring kingdoms, the dwarf and the halflings, respectively. There's one that has some requests for livestock to be moved to the Atlantic Plains, and there's some people more official looking, requesting a fast journey back to the Mirror Holds for official business, stuff like that. We're looking for just, people offering transport, they're heading there. Last minute kind of things.
That sounds profitable. Anyone
It's
else?
all what you're up for, unless you're looking for something more. And you can see in a few of the more adventuring sections, you can probably find a handful of local missions or issues, stuff like that. There's maybe a few harbor towns along the harbor, just other people that are, not bothered by the pirates, just for local customs and laws and stuff like that. And you can probably find some requests for adventurers to go to Kubara to help with those dastardly lizard folk bastards, or just mercenaries here and there too. Probably find a few requests, people asking for some what's what I'm looking for? Discreet privateers.
Well, I do believe that I heard the Mirror Holds is dwarven land.
Mm-hmm.
Dwarves usually are pretty good with their, gold and gems and whatnot.
Yes,
So
the
unless someone,
dwarven.
yeah, that's what they're known for.
The House of Warding and Security is dwarvish. They run the banks and all that kind of stuff.
So unless someone else really wants to do something, I vote we take that last minute officials over to the Mirror Holds and see if we can't find any more profitable requests over there.
Sounds pretty good to me. We got this big boat. We should use it.
Exactly. We should leverage what we got.
Yes,
I can take us wherever we want to.
Alright, sounds like we're going to try to pick up that mission. We're going to grab those officials and ship them over. Charging them the premium for the last minute rush job, of course.
Okay, so Tantama to, what's Captain Corona Peak? What's Corona Peak? Yeah, right over there. Based on the shitty map. It's probably about a days and a half journey.
I had to look up against the ruler, and that is like actually about 2 scale.
Okay.
Like, because if you do the no snap from the 500 to the 1000, it's like about 500.
How fast is Well, compare with airship speed. Yeah, no, ships and stuff a lot faster today than that ship. It's like not even a day's trip. That's like an hour's trip for some modern planes. I was just looking up traveling stuff. Yeah, it seems a lot more of the airships are more specialized smaller craft and just right on. But let's see, you can travel about 30 something days, 30 something miles per hour. So you can travel about 320 miles per day. You can also hustle that too if you want to try to, burn up the engines or more, get some better speed, you know, all that shit. Maybe get it, and they'll probably pay you extra. That's about. If you hustle, you can make it about a day's trip. They can be there with the next morning. They'll charter the ship. They want to get there fast. They're willing to pay a 40% increase in markup. So a bunch of trying to dragon mark dwarves who are just out here dealing with some of the official business in the principalities from the more reputable customers. Because again, you know, pirates. Pirate Confederacy, all that jazz. They're willing to pay you about 1,400 gold to escort them there if you make it post haste and make sure they get there without any issues. Take the direct route from over the mountains and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
If we are going over the mountains, then Gherkin is going to spend any time that he's not with his Triceratops, like in the crow's nest, keeping an eye out for dragons or any other large creature. Unfortunately, he has like -2 perception, so he's probably not going to see.
Yay! Any objections to traveling to the Mirror Hold?
No?
No, sounds good.
Okay, excuse me, 1 second. Just gotta cough my brains out real quick. Give me a second. Whenever they appear. Oh, that took us smaller than the others. Hey, yeah, you got a bunch of dwarfs in the passenger area now. Wait, you're not gonna bill any more than they pay half the because they have you half the cost now, saying they need to take direct path over the mountains. We understand there's some issues with the local wildlife and stuff, but we really must get back to lodges to get some of this equipment back. They stow some large boxes in your cargo hold. A matter of important business, you see. I trust there's no issue speeding over the mountains, right, lads?
I don't think so. I mean, we can fly.
Not as far as I know.
Quite. Well then, thank you for taking us on such short notice. I'm supposed to need to drink on this rickety ship of yours.
I knew we forgot something.
Covered there. Gherkin has a lot of booze, dude.
Hey, didn't you steal all the nice stuff?
Not only did I steal it, but I also have proficiency with brewer's tools.
Hmm.
So I am the booze lord.
Well then, the dwarven fellows do definitely request Master Gherkin to come entertain them with his tales of spirits and alcohol.
I will do so.
By the way, who's manning what position? I'm assuming the good old pilot Zenrik is up in the pilot section, stuff like that. What is everyone else doing?
I would probably be keeping watch on a crow's nest, if there is a crow's nest.
There's a crow's nest for the sake of aerodynamics and, you know,
Yeah,
you really want to be attached to a thin pole in an airship.
Don't quite know how it would work, but either way, I suppose I'd be on the top.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just hanging out somewhere, like not really with anyone, just kind of chilling by myself, being an introvert. Maybe taking a nap.
I want to stuffed.
It's gonna be time for bed very soon, okay? Did you put the papers back in your book bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should put this paper
Okay,
in your
okay.
book bag as well.
Are any of you like taking shifts to watch out for anything, any stray creatures or stuff like that, or you're all just kind of taking it easy?
I'm taking it easy.
I don't know, so Grim Gograshataba is on the top deck. How long do you stay up there?
How long do I stay up on the top deck? I'd say I spend like at least 4 or 5 hours on there. I mean, after that, without anybody telling me to stay on there, I'd probably get bored and wander away.
Alright. While you're up there, just for the sake of it, make a perception check.
Alright. It's a good one.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, you see everything.
Okay, I think I've done enough wiggling for now.
Now you're up at the top of the board, you see a lot of things as you're speeding through the clouds over the mountains and going up into the atmosphere. A lot of birds flying by, stuff like that. The occasional more reptile, scaly oriented creature. Nothing really seems to be giving you much mind though for the few hours you're up there during the daytime.
Like, how much ammo do we have for these crossbows? Because if we've got plenty, I'd love to take some pot shots at them.
I'm not sure. Say they're heavy crossbows for the sake of it, they're mounted. Is there any difference between ammo types?
Between, like, crossbow and ballista? I mean, yeah, but it depends on what they are. Between just
I'm saying they're probably
bolts,
more
not
like
really.
heavy. Yeah. I think ammo probably doesn't matter.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'd take a couple of pot shots at them.
You hit a few birds, you hear some squawks. Did you see them out down the clouds below you to the ground below, like snap? They just disappear in the mist.
That's the best fun.
Somewhere there's some poor traveling merchant, and all of a sudden this giant dead seagull just crashes into him. It's just raining birds and gore. And maybe a few of them get on the top of the deck too. I mean, if anyone's paying attention, you kind of hear maybe a light thud or two as birds fly up, land on the. Maybe you give a snack to your dogs, kind of thing. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, nothing really happens while you're up there during the day. As it gets dark out, you definitely head below, take care of the dogs, stuff like that. Presuming you're all kind of chatting with all the crew, the passengers you've taken with you, stuff like that, and doing your stuff down below. I presume outside of the cold and the wind. And presumably Gherkin goes to feed the Triceratops living in the cargo hold, snoozing soundly.
Gherkin is many things, but he is a good pet owner. So yes, he takes good care of his Triceratops.
Okay.
Alright, kiddo.
It's
Go give
late
Hudson
evening
kisses.
now. You'll probably be, 10 more hours till you're at the capital, stuff like that. No one's really stopping you air traffic wise. You travel along normal trade routes. You maybe see a few other ships and stuff like that. Going over kind of. Okay. And we'll take a short break 'cause I was about to start a little thing. let's say in the middle of the night,
to sit
halfway
still
there,
and see if they have.
from the shooting gallery, you
You
do
want
get a
all the
few reactions
plushies.
though. There's some blood on the deck and feathers and stuff are caught in your things. The scent of blood's on the air, and you have 2 visitors, which are broken images apparently. No. Why are you broken? Why are my images broken? Refreshing.
Right when I was done giving hugs.
Alright, changing. I'll be in a moment.
I just want to import the flying things to eat you. Okay, let's try that again. What the fuck? Is that just imported manually? What the hell is this shit? Oh, I can't even make your character sheet. It won't load fast enough for me to edit it. Huh. Don't you love when the Roll20 servers don't work? Oh, red box of death.
What? Are you saying Roll20 should be something other than a laggy, buggy mess?
Yes. Oh god, why is that huge now?
Oh hey, I have the red box too. Maybe Roll20's just down?
You know, I've got it too.
Yeah, maybe they fucking crashed right out of the game. Cause I can't open sheets, I can't edit stuff. I was able to drag the thing into the sheet, surprisingly, but I can't actually. Put anything on the page. If you see just random tokens putting up, that's just me trying to drag stuff on. Nothing's showing up though. Yeah, no, I still can't drag stuff down. Huh. Well, we'll just wait for him to get back, I guess. Then we'll see if it works then. That's nice. Love when that does this. Also, I found a link to the movie, Tyler, and I love the intro song so far.
Oh my gosh. No. So the best song in the whole thing is easily "Other Friends."
I saw a clip of that, yeah.
That's easily the best song.
Are they starting the show up again after this, or is this kind of the like finale?
There have been no official announcements, but like it's not over.
Refreshing again.
What's the other? Oh, the other banger is system/boot.perlfinal3.info.
Huh.
Has a weird name, but it's good. It's a good one.
It's like what tokens down that have been imported already. I can't import new tokens. It's bad because I need that for the monster. For some reason, if I'm holding Alt down while I'm dragging this in, it makes him giant. I don't know why it does that.
Oh, I see that. Oh, I can move it. Oh,
Exactly, you
deleted it.
shouldn't be able to touch it. You should see an image too. It's
I
supposed
saw
to be
the little
pictures. The broken image thing?
yeah, the like default little blue.
Yeah, I'm dragging things straight from the compendium and it's not loading, right? I can create new sheets. I mean, I can create new sheets, but won't let me edit them. Hey. Yeah, Roll 20's kind of shitting the bed at the moment.
Oh.
Womp, womp.
Yay. We got a few red boxes. I can't drag anything from the compendium, man, unless at least this happens.
Ah.
See if this sheet I made will save. I'll even upload the damn image. There we go. Refreshing page.
I'm gonna restart Discord real quick.
Wah, wah.
We're just in and out anyways.
Okay. Okay, there we go. How large are these supposed to be? Large. I was just saying, you go back down, they still see at night out, and you left a bit of a mess on the top deck. There's kind of feathers and blood everywhere. There's blood in the air from your little escapades. All down below, though, either in your own areas or talking with the passengers and stuff like that. Yeah, we just got this ship as a bargain sale, you know? It's there for the taking almost. I get a new elemental and stuff like that, all that jazz. First trip, maiden voyage, technically. But for It was early evening, middle of the night. If you're not busy, I'll make a perception check. All of you inside,
Okay.
including the bird.
That was better than than it has any right to be.
Oh yeah, everyone but Aurelius de Medani, you all pretty hear a large kind of clump at the top. Two large clumps. It's nothing kind of just thuds on the top of your deck.
What was that? Was that you?
Weren't
Wasn't
me.
it?
You hear the bird squawk, whoop, we're being boarded, whoop, we're being boarded.
It's about fucking time. I've been getting tired of sitting around here drinking.
All right, everybody, up and at 'em.
I don't think I could feasibly get my Triceratops up on deck for the...
What's going on?
There's something up on the top. It's not you.
There is?
It's not me.
What is it?
It's not us.
Who is it?
Are they trying to sell us something?
I haven't
Not on
asked
my
yet.
ship.
No. We
You
should
top
probably
of the
go
deck,
ask.
you see a man in a large black cloak open up his cloak, say, what are you buying? Before you punch him off the bow. But no, that's not what's up there.
Oliver.
Who is going up first?
Gherkin, absolutely.
Gurkin is the other thing right there. You poke your head out, and you see this. Eating some birds. And they remain on the top deck.
Alright. I'll poke my head back down and say, alright. So, before any of you get any ideas in your head,
Too late.
try to keep one alive.
When you say alive,
I mean, it has wings and I want to fucking ride it.
oh, do we have like any nets or anything?
Got rope.
Well, I guess we can try.
So are we going?
Sounds good to me.
Gonna cast a guidance on myself. Let's go.
Alright, Gherkin will climb up first. Greatsword out, holding it kind of low.
And that be initiative.
All right.
Aha. Use my guidance to get an extra 1d4 on my initiative.
4 rolls for the manticores.
I get advantage, but it doesn't really roll advantage very well, even though it's marked. So, okay.
No, it rolled advantage.
Did it?
Yeah, hover over it.
So
Rolled a 14
did.
and a 15.
That's
Alright,
weird.
could you change that down to, or maybe I can, down to 19 then?
There you go. Did you buy a 4th dog again?
I did. Same name. Oh, which is apparently Mastiff.
You're not get a name yet till you survive your first day.
They all get the same names. We just cycle through them.
So you're like Gerald with his horses, I understand. Roach is Roach is Roach. Yeah, some manticores flying around your top deck harassing you now. Sorgo Grim Grashatab, it's your turn.
Okay, so I can come up onto the deck right around here, I assume?
Yep.
So this one is probably eating something. This one is flying around. Do they notice us?
Are you being stealthy?
I was not.
And yeah, they just see this big, meaty half-orc run on the top of the dock, and they just stare at you.
Above decks right now?
Yeah, if you want. I think you were up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and shoot the one that is on the deck, actually.
That hits. That does damage.
Alright. Yeah, that's my turn.
Zanri Kiedro, your ship is under attack.
I'm gonna try and do this quietly. You're gonna run up on the deck.
You just kick the door open, it creaks with a loud... You didn't oil it this morning.
I'm just gonna take a crossbow attack at the one that's... Would I be able to see that one's already been attacked? Or would I
Yeah,
be
it's
so
probably
far
doing
away from
arrow
him to
sticking
notice?
out of its front shoulder there, I imagine, at this point.
Yeah, I'll just take a crossbow attack at that one.
That'll do it. Alright.
And that's my...
Ozzy the Magnificent Macaw, what are you doing?
They're just gonna batten down the cockpit for the flight.
Pressing button. Drika the Second.
Drika the Second is going to come on up, but not do anything past that.
Borba the First.
Same thing.
What? These fucking dogs eating my manticores.
I mean, it happens.
Aurelius.
It's gonna
See, we have two kinds of pet owners of the ship. We have Knock and we have Gherkin.
What?
One throws the dogs away, one keeps them out safe.
And then his Enrique just locks his bird up in the cock.
And then there's Zanrique who just lets his parrot run the ship.
Who knows? Maybe you might press the right button and shoot one of them with the crossbow. Bullets.
Right. Aurelius, what are you doing? There's things on your ship.
Alright, where do we come out when we go up the stairs? Where?
What was
Assuming
that?
we just come... Where do we come out?
This is
Go
the
up.
stairs. This is the manhole. The door. You know what I mean. Where Zanrique is.
Alright, so I'll get myself up here. I will bonus action summon my spiritual weapon. Right around there to attack that guy.
What? That is a miss.
Yes, it is. And then I will shoot at the same one, I will shoot a ray of frost at him.
That is a hit. He is slowed. For reason Firefox didn't go with editing tokens today. Manticore, I'm really mad that you interrupted this night's seagull meal. Is gonna to roar it. Say it's gonna do horrible things to you because it kind of can't speak brokenly apparently, but it doesn't have any languages, which is weird. And it's going to its tail's going to fly up over it and it's kind of shoot tail spikes at you. It just kind of roars at you, and I'm with a bit of a roar, half kind of hiss
At whom?
at the big hat orc.
Oh, okay. Me.
of
The
those
22 hits.
8 piercing damage as this large chitinous tail spike is lodged into your shoulder.
Ugh.
And it's just gonna beat its wings. It's gonna just hover and keep pace with the airship. It's gonna hover over the deck. Safu.
Alright, that is this one. It's going to come up, and then it is going to use the dodge action. And that's it.
Alright. You gherkin jerkin. You
Alright.
won initiative. You rolled 3, but you have a 9, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 9 initially,
Oh, okay.
and I didn't end up on initiative.
Alright.
I am not close enough to actually do anything. Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna action surge so I can dash, because why not? I'm gonna rush up to this guy, and I'm going to make 2 attacks at him. Is that a
That
hit?
hits. It goes both heads. It's just hovering lightly above the deck. You slash into its underbelly with both of your swords. And 17.
It's 30 damage, but I'm also gonna pop unwavering mark.
Alright. Tika.
Tika's a good girl. She's going to stay down with the dwarves.
Okay. Manticore number 2. Two is gonna fly by the dogs. Gonna miss. Claw. I'm pretty sure those all missed.
Those are misses, yes.
Back off of it. The dog can get a chance to bite at it if it tries.
Sure.
That is a miss. Now Sorghum Grim Greshatab's turn again.
Okay, I'm going to firstly bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on this one right here, and then I am going to shoot it. So we get bam,
Bam.
which does bam, and an additional bam.
Bam, bam, bam. Zenrik and Ozzy.
I'm going to use a bonus action to dash over to this one.
Mind you, this one is pretty bloodied at the moment.
Which one? The bottom one?
This one, yeah. The
Oh,
one with
sorry.
the red dot.
Gotcha.
Would the other one be in melee range? Or no,
One's-
I'll run over to this one and
Side.
attack it. I just thought I was done. Just run over here and melee attack it.
That is a hit because they have horrible AC. And that is the. Do you get the sneak attack because you're within 5 feet?
It's because of this. Because he has no friends within 5 feet of him.
Yeah. Then that one is defeated. Are you killing it, presumably?
I would, because he's on my ship.
Huh? That Manticore is dead. This one is just wounded, but still okay. It's just flying nearby now, roaring at the loss of its mate. Ozzy presses a button and squawks. Borba and Jushka.
Well, they can't really get to it, I'm assuming.
Unless they want to take a running leap off the ship, then yeah, they can't get to it.
Probably not a great idea, so they're going to dodge action.
Aurelius. Tyler.
Yes. Okay, I'll try another swing at this guy with my... Is that what I want to do?
It's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if I want to do something else, like hit him with a guiding bolt or something first. Which I think I do. Yeah, I think I want to shoot him with a guiding bolt first.
That is actually just low enough to miss.
Ooh, damn. Alright.
That is a hit, though. As the special weapon slices through the torso of the Manticore. He's now bloodied. I presume dodge action again.
Correct.
Jerkin. One Manticore is dead. One remains.
Hey, I didn't want that thing to be dead. I will give a sorrowful look at the dead Manticore, and I don't have more action surge, so I'll go as far as I can go, which is there. And is it within 10 feet of me?
It's hovering a bit off the bow, but I'd probably give or take 10 feet, yeah.
Then I will thunk my greatsword into the deck, pull out my lance, and try to poke the man.
You poke the Manticore.
Or that much damage.
It's fluttering in its flight now. It is pretty injured.
I can poke it a second time. I'm trying for non-lethal, but I figure it'll just fall and crash to earth if either way. So.
Kind of off the deck unless you got something to rope it in.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Oof.
That is not enough to kill it, though.
That's good.
Now it's its turn. It's going to crash into the ship, squawking loudly almost. It needs that stop flying, it's too injured. And it's going to swipe at you. Jerkin.
I will hopefully not get hit because I'm going to use warding maneuver. So I get to roll a d8 and add it to my AC.
Alright.
I do get hit. The first one. My AC is 22 with that.
8 slashing damage as it just rakes its dying gasp across your chest there. So go Grim tab.
I'm going to non-lethally shoot it with my bow.
Alright. I'm okay with that. That is enough to hit.
Alright, so we get...
And you shoot in a non-vital area like the front leg.
Oh wait, I actually took 4 damage because I get resistant.
Oh.
Sorry, I just realized that.
This one is unconscious now. Is that the pain of being shot in its leg is too much to bear the other wounds, and it passes out.
Alright, quick, let's go get some rope, tie it up, bring it down.
I think you can fit it down. You're gonna have to keep it tied up on the dock, I think.
Okay. It's absolutely fine.
Poor beastie.
But I would, grab some rope and attempt to tie it up as best I can. Binding it just all over.
Rope. Yes, you want to secure it firmly to the bow. It does have claws and stuff, and all that jazz. You tie it down where it is, or you try to shove it more away from the main door, as it were.
Yeah, I suppose I would try to move it towards the other side, I guess. Again, I don't...
I mean, it's heavy, but it's unconscious.
Yeah.
It's little sharp, jaggedy bits. You get stuck on things. You try to move in. A few of them might snap off a little bit, but you're fine. It grows back probably. And you have the slain manticore over here, so you have some nice manticore carapace spikes and claws, manes, and all that stuff to craft whatever you want or to sell.
Okay. So, again, we probably can't get that one down until we actually land and can get it into the cargo hold, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
The burden is on having a big cargo door at the top of the deck.
Yeah. I suppose I'd try to tie that one down to the deck too, so it doesn't just, flop off.
And for the rest of the trip, the wounded one's pretty much knocked out. It suffered a heavy beating. Probably not going to wake up anytime. The rest of the trip goes without worry. The passengers applaud your wonderful service in protecting the ship against the manticores, and when you dock in the capital, you do have to pay a small fee for the sake of having a live but injured monstrosity tied to the top of your deck.
Can
Case it gets
Gherkin
out.
try to convince this fella that we don't need to pay it?
Alright, make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Yeah, you look straight into his dwarfy eyes and you tell him that this will be you're gonna be taming this beastie and stuff like that, I assume, and you preach about some dwarven something dwarvish, and he sees the dwarf in you and he dwarfs along. That, and you probably give him a pint of ale that you brewed too that tastes really good.
That's actually one of the traits of my brewer's tools is I can give people booze to make them more receptive to what I have.
Yes, you persuade him with your alcohol.
It ain't the Dwarven way to turn away an injured beast. Even if it's a monstrosity, we take in all comers. We make sure they're healthy and hale, and we put them to work. I know that this... Yeah, go ahead.
You're preaching this as you're stirring a drink for the dock worker that's trying to take your fees and trying to get your your papers sorted out. And you're preaching all this. You're just mixing him this drink and you hand it to him this large mug. Of course, being a dwarf, who's going to refuse a drink, especially in the middle of the day? He could use one. He lets you go for now. It was a nice brew, he says. Make sure it doesn't get out and cause any trouble. It's his head.
Of course, cousin. I wouldn't let anything fall on you. If there is any problem, I never met you. So Gherkin is not a liar. He's many things, he's not a liar. So if there is any trouble, he's going to take all the blame on his own head.
But yes, we're now in the Moor Hold. It's the early morning of the second day. And, Dwarflands. There's other regions in there's other races and stuff like that. It's mostly a main dwarf and a mixture of other races. There are 12 dwarven clans that anyone would know. And they kind of basically run the place. House Kunjurak, Orient, and Civis are major people in here, and they have the two or more dwarven, government and factions running the place as well. But yeah, you get paid by the rest of the investigators who broke you on the journey. They're part of one of the Dragon House, of course. That they bring up the stuff from below and they thank you and all that jazz. You'll have to go explore the Krona Peak cap.
as they're leaving and doing their goodbyes and all that, I'd like to ask them if they know anyone who would like to buy a mana core.
They kind of shrug and say it's not really their expertise, but they do know there's a eccentric collector of creatures that the house has done some work for in the part of the city.
All right, well, I'll thank them.
I mean, ask around for him. You'll probably notice from the large land and all the cages and stuff. But anyways, it's a vast major city. It's half the size of the Moranohold, which is the city underneath it, the city above, Dwarven city below, kind of two different places connected to each other. This is the mountain-based city, kind of I want to say the valleys, like the upper, kind of a lower mountain. It's kind of a valley in between the others. So all I got, population 24,000. It's a large city. It's races mostly dwarves. You got some humans after that. It's gnomes, orcs, and miscellaneous other races. That's all I got in the fucking thing, apparently. But yes, you do have the context now in the fucking Dragon Mocap. What are they called? Yes, the House Kunjurik, the security house. You do have they put in a good word for you, and if you're looking for any jobs through them, they'll be happy to set you up.
Okay.
So you are now in open the map again, the Wildo. You are now over here, within the peaks of the Ironheart Mountains and the capital of Krona Peak. There's a lightning rail that does end up here that connects it to the rest of the continent. And you're up in the mountains. And in the mountains is another city that's below it, basically, if you want to head there. I don't have anything for you, Rex. I wasn't sure where you guys were going. Do you plan on staying here and looking around for gems, or just traveling around a bit?
Well, everybody else kind of left for the most part, but I wouldn't be opposed to traveling around looking for jobs. Or, I mean, like, looking for jobs that lead us traveling around, you know what I mean?
Okay. I mean, it was a BRB, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Well, give it 5 minutes then.
Okay. All
Drink your mountainous pots of coffee.
right. Again, no coffee tonight. Gonna have to get up in the morning.
Alright.
Alright, well, I'll be back in a couple as well then, alright?
Well, see ya.
Alright.
I'll wait. I'll be here.
Yeah.
Staring at the screen.
I'm back, but my computer's like not being quite friendly, right?
What?
I'm back, but my computer, it just sorted itself out. It was just not doing.
Yeah, I was just asking, do you guys want to try some more traveling jobs? Do you want to look for anything in the mirror holds at all? You have some contacts in the House Kunjurik now for any security-based jobs if you're interested.
Ooh. I mean, like, I don't think the hauling kind of jobs like we did is the best way to make money. I think we'd more want to do things like security and all those.
Alright.
I'm back as well.
Okay. Gherkin Jerkin, you back too? Jerky boy? No? Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I had a really shitty day, so my girlfriend brought me ramen.
Yes.
Well, that's nice.
I'm gonna go to Wegmans after this and get some food probably. I'm thinking another hour and a half at most, maybe just get stuff sorted. Next week when everyone's here, we can do an adventure besides some random encounters.
Well, I now seem to have 3 different creatures. Well, 2 creatures I can ride and 1 that I can hopefully one day.
Yes, manticores are people that conquer them and give them prey to eat. They are, unlike the Triceratops, they are carnivores. You have to have a heavy hand with them, basically.
So what I'm hearing is I'm going to spend all of my adventuring income on keeping these animals. Gherkin's first real purchase is going to be a goddamn zoo. Not because he wants to display his animals for people to gawk at, but because he needs a place to fucking keep them.
See, I was thinking about just buying a wheel of wind and water for the airship, and then I looked up how much that was worth, and I was like,
Talking about the thing that lets you control it telepathically and that shit, that's already installed.
is it? That's easy. I think it gives it like an extra 5 miles per hour as
Yeah,
well,
you
or
can go
something
faster
too. But
too
like,
if you optimize it.
yeah, it's 8,000 gold for
But I
that.
know I do have things that have like other like homebrew things. Do have upgrades and attachments for ships and stuff. I have to take them up there in my folder. But it's nice, a few thousand for any new weapons, engine upgrades, stuff like that. Any aerial supports, other upgrades like streamlining the centerpieces and like a little enchanted what's the thing at the front of the ships that's always a decoration?
Figurehead?
Yeah, figureheads are
Yeah.
enchanted to provide a little slipstream thing for an hour or so a day to give you a little speed boost if you need it.
I was totally thinking about like decking it out with more weapons eventually, like because does it have ballistas? I know the map has ballistas on it, but does
Yeah,
it
it
actually?
has the things at the top, the little ballistas.
Yay!
The plural of ballista is actually ballistae. In
Not a
case you were
ballista.
curious.
Mountain Blade Warband, the beta's going out and about. Yay. Just the multiplayer though. I like the multiplayer, but I'd rather have the beta of the actual game to try and play.
That would be nice. I want that game.
Hey, it's out before Star Citizen, probably. Haha. More
It's coming out
housing.
at the same time as like Half-Life 3.
Oh yeah, it's up for Half-Life 3 too on that. We're not gonna get Half-Life 3, let's be honest. Anything that comes out would not meet expectations at all.
I can't
Yeah.